My name's Kemper Wilcutt, the second. I'm the owner of Dell's Popcorn Shop on Merchant Street, downtown. We are celebrating our 80th year in business, and we proudly serve Elam's root beer here. When I bought this store 5 years ago from Lou Ann Jacobs, she had in the past, probably 4 or 5 years prior to me buying this store from her, bought the Elam's root beer recipe from the Elam's family. She was just making it in small little batches for certain types of events and fundraisers, things along those lines. And when I bought the business and saw the Elam's root beer, the first thing I figured out how to do was how to serve it by the glass. So I did that within the first 6 months, and we've been serving it by the glass and half-gallon and gallon jugs ever since.
We start by weighing out our sugar in our mixer bucket. Then we bring it to the sink, fill up our gallon jug with 2 gallons of really hot water. Then we slowly pour it into the sugar. Then we have to stir the sugar to try to incorporate it into the water. Then we add a half gallon of our root beer syrup to it, stir it up really well, then transfer it to an empty keg, basically.
Elam's actually closed down the year that I moved it to town. So sad to say that I actually never made it in there. I know my father and my mother had made it in there, but I did not. But it's something that's been in town for a long time. It's got a lot of history behind it. I see the most excitement when we have class reunions and people come back into town. That's something that they remembered when they graduated. So yeah, they're very excited to see it. You know, I was fortunate enough to work with the great company Pepsi here in town, Refreshment Services Pepsi. They helped me figure out how to get it onto one of their machines. So even though it's not a Pepsi product, they helped me get that done so that we could keep the tradition going. It's great to see the grandparents and some of the parents bring in grandkids and their kids to kind of tell them the stories of Elam's. Since it's not here anymore, the younger generation is starting to forget about it or doesn't even know about it. So a lot of families do. They pass it along so the story keeps going.